I'll share a little bit about my passion project sort of thing I did in high school, because I see a lot of questions about like medical stuff. And someone earlier had asked, what do you do if not research? What are other medical extracurriculars you can pursue? So I did research in high school, but my research wasn't medical related. It was marine biology research, like I said. But like in terms of other medical related activities, going back to what Alex said earlier in the stream, first identify a problem in the community. So I lived in Seattle, Washington. That's where I went to high school. And a couple 100 miles away, there's this place called Oso, Washington, where a huge landslide had occurred. And I was reading about it in the newspaper. And in terms of who responded to that like mudslide first, who helped save all the people that were injured, like what had happened, it was this group of people called the Medical Reserve Corps. And I looked them up. So the Medical Reserve Corps is an organization. They have chapters all over the US. And they basically are just like a group of medical professionals that will like dispatch at any emergency situation. So they were the first ones on the site. We had like nurses there, apparently, doctors, physician assistants, just like a bunch of different people who were there to help out. And that made me think about, wow, what a great organization to potentially work with. I wonder if we have something near me. And I looked it up. My city did not have one. And I was like, what if something happened here? Who would be there to help quickly? And I obviously wasn't a medical professional. I was like, I can't do anything. I'm not able to like actually be part of the organization, but could I help establish it? So I reached out to like the local police department, some people in City Hall, and I was like, guys, this is potentially a need. How can we solve this? And they actually helped me put together the organization. We created a chapter, established it in the city of Redmond, Washington. And then we were actually in the process of enrolling a bunch of physicians and medical professionals in the organization. We did a lot of health fairs related things. So that is the passion project I pursued. It wasn't necessarily something I had created entirely on my own, but I recognized a need and I thought about what existing organization helps and how can I somehow use my skill set to contribute to this like potential issue. So highly recommend looking up the Medical Reserve Corps if you guys have not heard of it yet, because they have a bunch of great opportunities. Also for high school students to just like volunteer. If there already is a chapter in your city, you can, I know they did a lot of phone call sort of things, like educating people about the COVID-19 vaccine and encouraging people to get the vaccine. So they do a lot of great work. So to address all of those medical related questions, that is my answer to you guys.